Okay, let's do some more work on this. Just remind ourselves where we're at. If I reload this page, I can put in my number plate. When I click go, it charges me £5. So it says I owe £5 and now it's waiting. You can see this is the outstanding query. It's just sitting there and nothing's happening. It's pending. To make it happen, to make something happen, I have to go to here, and if I want to pay the £5 that I owe, I click on 5, and the page behind makes an alert happen. Okay, I don't want that to happen. When a user enters an amount of money, I want this number to go down. No, I don't want this number to go down. I want this number to go up. The amount paid is going to go up by the amount they paid. Let's have a go at that. I'm doing it here. So this is my return. So let's just do something about that. So what I want to happen is D is the amount of money that just got paid. So I want to check that that's an amount of money. Well, at least I'll check that it's not null. If D does not equal null, then I'm going to assume for the moment that it is an amount of money. And I'm going to subtract that amount from, no, I'm going to add that to here, amount paid. So let's just try that. Let's say, these tabs are driving me crazy. Let me try and fix that. So set expand tab. That means it puts spaces in instead of tabs. And let's set shift width, I think it is, shift width. I like it to be really small. I like just 2, an indentation of 2. Okay, so let me try again. So I start a new line, and that's tabbed out 2. Okay, so what I want to do is to find out what's in here and add D to it. So var amount owed equals dollar, whoops, quote hash, and that was amount owed. No, amount paid. Dot text. Let's change that variable. This is AP for amount paid. So the amount paid is that. And I'm going to add to that AP equals AP plus D. That's the amount. And I'm going to put that back into the variable, put that back onto the page. So I'm going to keep my global variable actually on the page where I can see it. So amount paid dot text equals AP. Okay, let's try that. So hard reload and no alert. Okay, so A99, and I click on go, and they get set. Now let's try and pay some money. I'm going to pay the full amount, £5, and that doesn't look exactly right. Let's try it again. Reload. So AA11, that's my number plate. I owe £5. Let's try paying it 5 ones. So I'll pay £1. Now I'll pay another £1. Nope, it's not taking that. Okay, so can you see it's done a string add? Now, when this value D comes in, that'll either be a string or an integer. Let's see what it is. Let's see if that amount D is a string or an integer. I want it to be an integer. It should be an integer. Let's take a closer look. So this here, look at the headers. The response header is coming back. It's saying it is text HTML. That's its content type. Shouldn't be text HTML. It should be, this should be JSON. Okay, if I put in this extra thing here, so I say data type is JSON. That'll force it. And the other thing I'm going to do, so that should mean that D comes back as an int so D should be interpreted as an integer rather than a string. Let me just show you that. Let's comment that first. So reload and sources, and I want to look at kiosk J. All right, so let's interrupt this thing just here to see what type of a thing D is. I want to know if that's a string or an integer. So AAII, click on go, and it's paused there, and I can see D. And can you see that is a string because it's got quotes around it? You can see it's quote 100. So I'll let that continue. Okay, now I'm going to put in data type. Okay, and write that out. And let's reload. And again, AA11, click on go. And we pause it, and now when I hover over D, can you see that's in an integer? So that's great. I've still got my problem though. It's still going to treat it as a string, I think, because here, AP, that's the string 0. Can you see it's got quotes around it? That's the string 0 rather than the integer 0. And so if I add an integer to a string, it's going to concatenate rather than do mathematical addition. There, can you see it's 0, 100 instead of doing the maths, instead of doing that. So I have to convert AP. I've got to make that into an integer. So let's say parse int. That's how you do it in jQuery, in JavaScript. Parse int, that should turn it into an integer. Let's reload. Okay, so AA99. Click on that and let's pay £1 and run. And now it's done the integer arithmetic. That's turned back into a string, but at least it did that addition in integer. So 0 plus 100 is 100 rather than 0, 100. Okay, now the amount paid is still less than the amount owed. So what I really want to do is to get the user to enter some more money, or allow the user to enter some more money. If I try and add money now, this page has stopped doing anything. It's not, it hasn't called the Ajax function again. So if I click on £1, that just puts it into the click queue, and I put £1 again. That just means that this page here, it's not doing anything, but next time around it'll instantly take £2 AA11. So I click on go, and it instantly took £1 out, and it stopped again, and I can reload and take the other pound that I just put in, AA11, click on that again, and instantly it paid that £1. If I do it one more time, it should hang like I want it to. So AA11, click on go, and it's waiting now, waiting for me to press £1. Okay, so we've got to worry about the logic. If the user has paid less than the full amount, I want to go again. Okay, so I want to make this Ajax call another time if the amount paid is less than the amount owed. So we need a test. We need to test if we're ready to stop. So let's have a go. So amount paid is that. Let's put in var amount owed. And I'm going to do like what I did before. I'm going to do parse int of that text amount. Okay, but this time not amount paid, but amount owed. Okay, so now I've got two integers, and I will say if amount paid is less than amount owed, then I'm going to go again. Okay, get money. haven't got that function yet. Otherwise, I'm going to alert, thank you for paying, have a nice day. Okay, and one day we will clear everything ready for the next customer. We'll do that at some stage, so the next customer can pay. Okay, but this get money, I've made a call to it, but I don't actually have anything. I don't know what to do. How do I get money? Well, really what I want to do is I want to make this Ajax call again. So this Ajax call that I'm already in. So what I want to do is to make this Ajax call be the get money. I don't want to write out the Ajax call again inside here. Okay, there's a way of doing that. So what I can do is this thing here, instead of doing it directly, I'm going to say var get money equals function, all of this stuff. No, I don't like that. Okay, how many lines have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's 19 lines. I'm going to delete those 19 lines. 19 DD. Okay, and I'm going to create a function. Get money. Okay, and now I'm going to do P, paste all that lot in. Okay, the indentation is not quite right. It's important to keep the indentation right. Oh, gone wrong. And this is using tabs. Good. So now, to go again, get money, this is a recursive call. So this function is calling itself. If the amount paid is less than the amount owed, I'm going to call get money, and I'm going to try and get that again. If it's not, then I'm going to say thank you, have a nice day, and one day I will figure out how to clear everything ready for the next customer. So we've got a function that calls itself now. Okay, let's try that. So we'll reload. Okay, and AA11, that's my number plate. Click. Okay, the amount owed is 500, the amount paid is 0. Let's pay £1. Oh, we'll watch the network. So here's, did I click go? Okay, I'm not sure what's going on. I'm going to clear everything and I'm going to reload. Okay, let's clear and clear that. Let's try again. AA11. Click on that. Okay, I'm not seeing the call. Ah, I didn't make the call. You see, here's get money defined. When the user clicks on pay, I don't actually call get money. I've got to call get money for the first time. That's more like it. Okay, so we set the amount owed, we set the amount paid, and then we call get money for the first time, and then get money will call itself as many times as it needs until things are done. Okay, write that out. Reload this. Okay, AA11, click on go. All right, there's my call to take. That is just, did that come back immediately? Oh no, it's still hanging. So there's that call, hasn't come back yet. Let me put in a pound. All right, can you see? So that take succeeded, 100 came back, and it immediately called itself, and it's waiting again for more money. Let's put in another pound, and it goes up to £2 paid. You can see this number here is changing every time I click £1. Click it again, it goes up to 300. Click it again, goes up to 400. Next time I click it, 400 will be equal to 500, and it should stop and say, have a nice day. There we go. Thank you for paying. Have a nice day. Excellent. Okay. Well, that was good. Yeah, pretty much done. All right, I'll think of something else to talk about in the next video coming up shortly.